Mauritius is well known as a tourist destination. The tourism sector, one of the key pillars of the Mauritian economy, employs over 19% of the Mauritian workforce and contributes to a quarter of the country's GDP. Unfortunately, this booming industry has been severely hit by the COVID-19 pandemic. After almost 2 years of border closure and stringent sanitary restrictions, the government of Mauritius planned the reopening of borders for October 2021. That was an applicable opportunity to run the COSHARE operation at large scale. Operation COSHARE, COVID-19 Occupational Safety and Health and Resource Efficiency, is a mass contact improvement project designed by the ILO and NPCC, aimed at the tourism, hospitality, and food services industry in Mauritius. Operation COSHARE, one of the green recovery programs under the United Nations Partnership for Action on Green Economy with Mauritius, builds on the Sustaining Competitive and Responsible Enterprises Productivity Program of the ILO.
L'OIT est une institution tripartite des Nations Unies qui fait la promotion du travail décent à travers 4 piliers, à savoir la création d'emplois, la protection sociale, le respect des normes internationales du travail et le renforcement du dialogue social ainsi que le tripartisme. La sécurité et la santé au travail est fondamentale pour la promotion du travail décent. C'est pour cette raison que lors de la prochaine conférence internationale du travail de l'OIT, les États membres de cette institution vont adopter la sécurité et la santé au travail comme un principe et un droit fondamental du travail. C'est pour cette raison que l'Organisation internationale du travail appuie le gouvernement de Maurice à mettre en œuvre l'opération COSHARE afin de mieux protéger les travailleurs contre la Covid et relancer le secteur touristique et hôtelier.
COSHARE is implementing some parts of the PAGE project, of the Green Economy Project. And part of the Green Economy Project is about occupational health and safety. So the COSHARE comes in to complement or to work on that component of the PAGE project. This is how the two merge and collaborate.
Based on our experience with the implementation of SCORE and the COVID-19 Occupational Safety and Health Project, we approached the ILO to design a national project to implement COVID-19 occupational safety and health protocols across the tourism value chain. The idea was to support a smooth reopening of borders and position Mauritius as an attractive and COVID-19 safe tourist destination, at the same time protecting people. With the technical assistance of Jens Daring Christensen, Senior Enterprise Specialist, and Kalyan Ganesh, ILO expert, Operation COSHARE was born.
The COSHARE pilot program, held with a group of 12 enterprises in late 2020 by the ILO in collaboration with the National Productivity and Competitiveness Council, NPCC, set the base for the implementation of the operation at a larger scale across Mauritius, as from September 2021. The gradual entry of tourists in the country served as preparation for the main opening of the borders, and the application of Phase 1 of the COSHARE operation allowed players of the Mauritian tourism industry to learn and apply COVID-19 occupational safety and health measures, hence building confidence in the sector, players, and incoming tourists. The widely spread target audience for Phase 1 of COSHARE operation was spotted while training of trainers from the NPCC and the Tourism Authority was organized. Standard training materials addressing the specific needs of each category of operators were developed and made available. Over 2,020 organizations were trained on COVID-19 protocols via classroom training, online content access, and on-site counseling by NPCC consultants.
Déjà, nous, au niveau de la Tourism Authority, nous avions, avec la collaboration du World Travel and Tourism Council, initié le Safe Travel, mais c'était des mesures qui ont été validées par le ministère de la Santé mauricienne, le World Health Organization, mais aussi le World Travel and Tourism Council, pour assurer que le respect des normes sanitaires soit établi et soit respecté par les opérateurs touristiques. Le projet COSHARE est venu valider ce projet, mais surtout former les gens à faire l'application du respect des mesures sanitaires. Nous avons mis sur notre site web l'invitation à participer au COSHARE. Nous avions aussi envoyé des invitations individuelles à chaque opérateur pour se joindre au projet COSHARE et nous pouvons dire qu'éventuellement nous avons eu un bon response.
Operation COSHARE overlapped with the reopening of the Mauritian borders. The country registered around 170,000 tourist arrivals in October, November and December 2021, a decrease of about 40% compared to December 2020, but a satisfactory performance for the country after 2 years of closing down.
When we go for an arrival, we have another type of greeting. We cannot shake hands with our guests and we are not allowed to touch their luggages. Once they are with us, we have to give them hand sanitizers and we have to make sure that all guests are using their face masks. The COSHARE project was initiated by the ILO, International Labour Organization, and it was deployed in Mauritius by the National Productivity and Competitiveness Council, and they informed us by the bias of several means and also several authorities.
Malgré les risques sanitaires, l'aéroport se devait de rester pleinement opérationnel pour permettre la circulation des personnes et du fret, et plus particulièrement l'acheminement des médicaments et des autres logistiques médicales. De ce fait, le projet COSHARE nous a fourni des informations et des outils nécessaires pour mieux affiner nos stratégies afin de rehausser le niveau de protection et mieux combattre la propagation du coronavirus. Cela a permis de rassurer et mettre en confiance nos passagers et notre personnel qui est en première ligne.
While health authorities in Mauritius were confidently managing the pandemic, with 72% of the population being fully vaccinated with 2 doses and strict sanitary measures in force, the players of the tourism sector were applying the COSHARE protocols to ensure smooth operations as well as safe holidays for the tourists.
À l'entrée, à la sécurité, on prend déjà la température du client pour être sûr que le client n'est pas contaminé ou n'est pas malade. Ils arrivent à la réception, il y a une personne qui les guide dans une salle. Ils s'assoient, ils ont leur collation et en même temps on fait les tests antigènes, ce qui vont nous prouver que le client est bien négatif. Et ce qui fait de là, on commence à faire les formalités de l'hôtel. Les clients, ils doivent entrer au check-in avec leur masque, port du masque obligatoire, qui est très important. On a beaucoup de signage dans tout l'hôtel qui vous indique qu'il faut toujours se laver les mains régulièrement, porter le masque, des sanigels qui sont sur toutes les tables. Et nous aussi, quand on fait le tour de l'hôtel, on voit qu'un client, surtout à la réception, quand il vient à la réception, on exige le port du masque. Nous avons eu tout justement la formation de COSHARE avec tous nos employés et aussi tous les chefs de département. Ça nous a enrichi dans tout ce qui est protocole Covid pour que ce soit nos employés et nos clients. Aujourd'hui, on se sent plus rassuré avec tout le port du masque, le social distancing et surtout sur tout ce qui est protocolaire dans les chambres.
The training is happening in 2 ways, face-to-face, just like here, and as well as on new media platform, and it is being customized for the different categories of enterprises in the tourism value chain. The major challenge in the implementation of the COSHARE project was to reach a critical mass within a short-term delay. In an effort to implement the project within the set time frame, we have worked out a pre-populated risk assessment form from which each participating enterprise could choose the most appropriate countermeasure for their workplace.
Avec la formation du projet COSHARE, donc nos employés ont été formés pour la mise en place des protocoles sanitaires. Donc ça les a permis justement d'être en confiance pour la reprise au niveau présentiel dans nos hôtels et pour être en contact avec les clients également. En plus de cela, avec les normes sanitaires en place, cela a donné confiance aux clients qui étaient présents à l'hôtel. We have to clean our car before going for a trip, and after the trip also we have to sanitize our car, to disinfect our car. It is a routine nowadays because long ago we never had it. The COSHARE project has definitely helped the tourism industry, and it has helped the taxi operators in maintaining a better relationship and better understanding on how to handle a guest and on how to be safe on our side and how to keep safety at home.
Operation COSHARE reached over 80% of the operators of the tourism sector. Restaurants were involved and their preparedness to be back in operation was as vital. Employees needed to feel safe and motivated.
Our day starts with deep cleaning, morning and night, followed with sanitization of all our table and chairs and mini board, followed by temperature check of our customers and our employees. And we do have 2 vibe meetings in the morning and the evening, and it gets repeated. From the training perspective, we made little clips about how to do the training, and eventually everyone was on board and very comfortable with the training that was provided by NPCC and the Mauritius Tourism.
As much as the customers feel safe, I think it's even more important for our staff themselves to be able to feel safe, because if they don't feel safe, they won't be able to make the customers feel safe, right? All these protocols, most of them, which were given to us by Project COSHARE, just before the borders reopened in October 2021, we were given all the training materials and information, and we were able to put in place and implement these measures. We are able to now operate in a safe manner, right? And customers alike, they feel safe to be able to come to us.
Owners and employees of boat houses, guest houses, and smaller tourist residences were also trained on occupational safety and health protocols.
I had learned how to welcome a tourist, like how to manage the baggage, welcoming them in the new normal environment, telling them like if ever somebody is getting sick, fever, or not feeling well, what were the protocols that should be observed. I was happy because Villa COSHARE was awarded a certificate proving we are COVID safe destination, and that every protocol should be observed so that the clients, the guests are happy.
Quand vous regardez les taux d'occupation et quand vous regardez les mouvements dans les hôtels aujourd'hui, il y a un enthousiasme des touristes à venir et il y a aussi un enthousiasme des Mauriciens. La démarche du Bureau international du travail par rapport à ce projet est vraiment louable, et ça a consolidé, disons, la sérénité et la confiance des touristes pour pouvoir visiter Maurice en toute tranquillité par rapport aux risques sanitaires qu'ils peuvent rencontrer.
Mauritius being a tourism sector economy, it was really important to get that sector back on its feet. This is what the COSHARE project has given us.
We could see that the training provided had an impact on our financial aspect of the business. People were more comfortable and feeling safe.
Nous sommes donc reconnaissants envers l'Organisation internationale du travail et le Conseil national pour la productivité, le NPCC de l'île Maurice, pour leur apport et leur contribution dans l'implémentation et le succès du projet COSHARE.
Our trainers delivered an extensive training program to many operators in the tourism industry and ran a vast awareness and sensitization campaign on the importance of sanitary protocols. We have noted with satisfaction that the COSHARE project has reached the majority of operators in the tourism industry. Today, the results are tangible and can be seen in the smooth and timely kickoff of all the activities in the tourism sector.